It's funny that Mike brings up that story about the rental. That was when I was getting started in the rental business, and Mike said, I'm like, Dude, what are you gonna be doing?" He goes, I'm gonna go into self-storage." I'm like thinking to myself, like, "Oh, that's cute, I'm gonna build a real estate business and buy rentals." Okay, after a couple of years, I watched what he was doing, and it seemed like he was not working as hard as me, and he was making a lot more money than me. So I finally got smart, sat down with him, and said, "Okay, what are we doing here?" So, and ever since then, I just thank him every day for that. Now, I'm going to talk a couple minutes before I go into my presentation about your butt. Okay, not this butt, but this butt. Okay, we all need to get our butts out of the way. Your why needs to be bigger than your butt. I hear people, they tell me they can't build a self-storage business for different reasons. I've had people say, "I'd build self-storage, but I'm too young." I have an investor, he's 11 years old. He's a vested partner in one of my self-storage facilities. I'd invest in self-storage, but I'm too old. I know somebody, he's 85 years old. He loans me money. I make monthly payments to him. With that money, he was able to buy a 2022 Hemi Challenger. Okay, he's 85 years old. He drives a 2022 Hemi Challenger. It's pretty cool. I'd invest in real estate, but I have no time. We all have 24 hours in a day. What I have to do is I have to block out time to work on my self-storage business. If I don't, other things get in the way. Here's the biggest one, and we talked about this last night at the table when we were sitting there. Uh, I'd invest in self-storage, but I can't find a deal. Really? How many self-storage facilities are within 30 miles of your house? How many of those self-storage facilities have you stopped by and talked to the owner? What I tell people is a lot of owners have owned these for a number of years and they want to sell it to somebody local. When my phone call pops, it shows New York. What's the first thing they think? New York City. Oh, a big guy from New York City is going to call and take advantage of me. They want to sell to a local person. You guys have a distinct advantage in your neighborhood to buy storage facilities. Stop by and talk to those owners. You could be making a difference in their life. And we talked about that last night at the table. It's a pretty cool conversation. Okay. So, what's your why? And can you get your butt out of your way to get to your why? Just think about that. Next time I do this, but what's your why? And that's that's what they talked about last night, which was pretty cool. Zig Ziglar has a quote I try to live by. You can get all the things you want out of life if you help enough other people get what they want out of life.